Today is the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking, or the World Drug Day, created to strengthen action and cooperation in achieving a world free of drug abuse. Fentanyl is receiving increasing attention among new drugs. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has estimated that about 110,000 people died in the U.S. from fentanyl abuse in 2022. It has also said that fentanyl is a primary cause of death of those aged between 18 and 49 in the country. China's authorities said on Sunday that the country has prosecuted some 467,000 individuals for drug-related crimes in the past 5 years, and that's a one-third decrease over the previous 5-year period. It also noted a trend of younger users and digitalization. Well, Deji Bademosi is in Lagos. He's joining us live for more. Good afternoon, Deji. Nigeria's anti-drug agency seized more than 5,000 kilograms of cannabis in 2 operations in the past week in Lagos. What more can you tell us about this operation and the general fight against drugs in the country?
Well, Beatrice, let's talk about this seizure. It happened actually in Lagos, and what happened was that there were actually 2 cases now. 2 cases. In one of the cases now, a vehicle, a truck that was conveying cannabis was intercepted along the Lekki-Ekpe Expressway, and of course arrests were made, but the driver of course escaped, and the NDLEA said that vehicle, that's the truck now that was conveying the cannabis, was actually being escorted at the time by a security vehicle. So unfortunately, the driver escaped, but then some arrests were made. And then the next day, another interception was done around an area known as Alpha Beach. A boat actually was intercepted, and that boat actually came all the way from Ghana, and so arrests were made. Two Ghanaians were actually arrested, and in both cases now, the cannabis that was seized weighed over 5,000 kilograms. So altogether, it's I would say generally it's been the NDLEA has been waging a very tough battle. We've seen since a new chairman was appointed for the NDLEA in 2021 now. A retired military officer was appointed. The fight against drug abuse gathered steam, and the NDLEA has recorded quite a number of arrests, and they've made some milestones, to be candid, over the past, over the past four years now.
And Deji, how is Nigeria marking the World Drug Day today, and what are some of the milestones the country has made on drug abuse and illicit trafficking?
Now let's talk about how the country is marking the World Drugs Day. There's been a lineup of activities for the past 1 week now. The NDLEA has lined up a series of activities now to mark the day and to call attention to the drug challenge in this country, which is actually enormous. And they've been taking a campaign now against drug abuse to various schools across the country, seeking to educate especially young people now, students, on the dangers of drug abuse, and so trying to prevent drug abuse. In terms of the milestone, let me just reel out some statistics now released by the NDLEA. From 2021 now, I told you that was when a new chairman was appointed, and since then there've been some kind of reinvigoration now in the fight against drug abuse. So from 2021 to May 2023 of this year, for instance, over 31,000 arrests have been made, and about 35 drug barons have been arrested. The NDLEA has been able to, it says it has been able to secure over 5,000 convictions and made seizures now to the tune of $600 million. I mean, between January 2021 now and May 2023. Then something else, in terms of cannabis farms that have been destroyed, over 800 of them have been destroyed. And then I did talk, the NDLEA now also provides some kind of counseling and rehabilitation now for drug users. It says it's been able to rehabilitate over 23,000 drug users now between 2021 and 2023. So quite a huge milestone there, no doubt. And the organization says it is still going to step up the fight against drug abuse, because the problem appears to be increasing in the country. But then the organization says it is up to the task to ensure that the incidence of drug abuse is brought very much under control.